I think we've all procrastinated at some point in our lives, whether it be for some big project or maybe some chore that your mom wanted you to do. Regardless, procrastination did not lead you to a good place. And most of the times it was not fun for me either, because it usually went down in one of two cases, right? Either one, procrastinated so much that I didn't get it done altogether and my mom went on to beat me, or two, I rushed it and it ended up really shitty and my mom beat me and yelled at me for making something really shitty. Regardless, I got beat and it was not fun, okay? But procrastination has or is a bad thing in it of itself if you don't do it correctly. There are ways to use procrastination and do it correctly and to make it a productive thing, no matter how weird that sounds, procrastination being productive. But just let me explain, okay? Procrastination in our minds typically is just like this idea of doing the bad things, whenever someone says procrastination to me, I think of, going on your phone, gaming, all those things, bad habits that people do when they don't feel like doing anything, the things that are the easiest, the go-tos whenever they don't feel like doing any work. And yes, that is part of procrastination, and there is gonna be a side to that, I can't deny that, but procrastination is a very wide term in and of itself. It is not just, scrolling and all that, but it can include a lot of other things, because the actual definition of it is just the action of delaying or postponing something. So it can also include things like brainstorming, going for a walk, relaxing, thinking of ideas, that can also be considered as procrastination because, you're not doing the main thing that you think you should be doing, but much rather you're doing like preliminary tasks, things that you do before the big thing, And this is gonna get into my first point. You need to have a list that you can look to whenever you feel like you're procrastinating, whenever you feel like you don't really want to do anything. I have a list myself. It's only for two cases right here. If you can't, it might be in reverse for you guys, but what it basically says is when I feel like a fat ass and I don't want to go to the gym, or when I need to start doing YouTube, okay? And I have 3 activities for both, and these activities should just low battery, fuck off. These activities should just include things that help you clear your mind, help you be a little bit more motivated to do the things. Like for when I need to do YouTube, I watch a self-improvement video to give myself that short burst of motivation to just get started, Once I get started, I can get in that flow state and everything's good. Or whenever I feel like I need to go to the gym, I'll use how I look in the moment as fuel and motivation, damn, I need to be doing something, that sort of thing. All of the stuff we watch, to be honest, even this video is not going to be that helpful, but the big thing is just reminders to tell us that we should be doing this, we should be doing that. And this is honestly a really perfect thing because you have something in your room to look at whenever you feel like it. So here's what I want you to do. Whenever you feel like you're procrastinating, whenever you feel like you don't want to do anything, create a list like this and look to it. Look to it for suggestions to do things, more productive things that may help you to do these things. And the second thing that I'm going to suggest is to break down this activity into something much smaller, okay? Whenever we see these big tasks as these big things, just this one thing, make video, that's it, or finish project, that's it. But in reality, there's a lot more steps and things that go into just finishing this project and finishing this video, There's a step-by-step process that you have to go through to make this thing pretty decent and finish it. Just take, for example, a school project, right? Maybe it's, you just gotta create a poster, okay? There's a lot of steps into that besides just, make poster, draw a little bit. But it also includes, step 1, find paper. Step 2, come up with ideas. Step 3, communicate with teammates. There's so many steps that go into this one thing that we don't really consider. And once we break it down into these small little portions, it can seem a lot less overwhelming, and the task or each little step is pretty easy to do. You can get paper, yeah, that seems easy. You can talk to your teammates, yeah, that's easy. You can come up with ideas, yeah, that's easy. And once you go through each and every one, you start knocking them down really, really fast. And before you even realize it, you've finished like half your project or completely finished it. And I think these two strategies really helped me. And how I really came upon this idea was when I thought of, noon, or when I was reading a book. So the book was this, Steal Like an Artist, okay? It mentioned Newton, and I thought of Bill Gates as well. And these people did not discover their art and like their specialty by just constantly trying to find it. No, they came across these things by chance, and they were doing the same things that we do today. It's just sitting around lazing and not really doing anything much. But Newton just saw the apple fall, and that breakthrough came to him. Or Bill Gates, he saw that magazine cover, and that idea of Microsoft just blew up in his mind. I think these things should really help, and I feel that they may really help you for times when you're procrastination. So let me know if they do help you or not, and anything you could say about this video. But besides that, that's gonna be about it for this video. So keep on doing the shit that needs to be done. Practice productive procrastination, and yeah, that's gonna be about it for this video. So give me a kiss.